A sensational new twist to investigations in the Commonwealth Games scam. Sacked Organising Committee Chief Suresh Kalmadi may have been arrested in the time scoring and results scam, but now CNN-IBN has uncovered a totally different angle to this scam. The TSR scam has touched an official from the Prime Minister's office. CNN-IBN has got hold of a copy of a letter written by none other than the Prime Minister's self-appointed person, Jarnail Singh, Chief Executive Officer to the Sports Ministry. Jarnail Singh is the CEO of the Organising Committee of the Commonwealth Games, sent specifically by the Prime Minister's office to oversee all arrangements for the Commonwealth Games. Now, this is what the letter says. Jarnail himself ended up giving a clean chit to this TSR deal. Suresh Kalmadi is the person who has been arrested in the TSR deal for allegedly showing bias towards Swiss Timing, the company that ultimately ended up bagging the contract for the TSR deal. The letter also shows Mike Hooper and Michael Fennell, senior officials of the Commonwealth Games Federation, agreeing with the choice of Swiss Timing for this TSR deal. Jarnail Singh in his letter says in specific terms, selection of Swiss Timing was done by putting every stage through the highest level of scrutiny. He goes on to say that the deal was approved by senior IS officers, including officers from the Sports Ministry as well as the Urban Development Ministry, who had been specifically deputed in the Commonwealth Games Organising Committee. He says that the deal had also been approved by the Finance Subcommittee, which had been set up by the Union Government itself and which was chaired by none other than the Secretary of Urban Development Ministry. He says that the Organising Committee even managed to get a discount of 26.35 crores from the Swiss Timing company in this deal. He's also quoted extensively from senior Commonwealth Games Federation officials, including the CEO of the Commonwealth Games Federation, Mike Hooper. He says that we went by the measures adopted by the Organising Committee for the TSR deal. He also goes on to add that Swiss Timing is second to none in the TSR services. Jarnail Singh has also quoted the chairman of the Commonwealth Games Federation, Mike Fennell, in this letter which CNN-IBN has got hold of. This is a 6-page letter, and in this letter he says very clearly, this is the quote which is coming from Mr. Mike Fennell. He says that processes followed by the Organising Committee seem to have fully satisfied the government procedures here in India, and Swiss Timing is regarded as one of the best TSR service providers. The Organising Committee was also very late, and any further delay would have jeopardized these games. So this really is the sum and substance of this letter which CNN-IBN has got hold of, and we'd like all our viewers to take a close look at this letter dated 15th of February 2010, written by Jarnail Singh himself, addressed to Rahul Bhatnagar, who was a joint secretary in the Ministry of Sports. The important thing to note here is that this is a letter which has been written 1 month after the signing of the TSR deal, and it gives very, very specific details of exactly who all were the people who were associated with the decision-making process. It goes on to name these officials, including the Secretary Urban Development, the Secretary Ministry of Youth and Sports, and the Additional Secretary Expenditure.